We actually have a friend of Drew's here and a friend of ours on the show as well. Saddi Washington's in the waiting room right now. Let's get Saddi on the show. What's up, Saddi?
Yeah. What's happening, fellas?
How we doing?
What it do, baby?
This is Lansing in the house, right? You guys don't. Well, Drew knows this. Saddi doesn't know this, but I'm a Lansing Catholic grad, and we lost to Sexton every single year of my high school career. So it's kind of tough for me to look at two Sexton alums right now.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We won't hold that against you.
I'm just loving seeing my guy Wash with that green on right now.
I was just about to say it fits. It fits. I'm not gonna lie, Greg. I'm sorry. The green fits. It does.
I mean, it's just the heart eye emoji for me is just right now, heart eyes. You know, I don't know what's the like on Twitter or whatever you can press and it's just a bunch of hearts. That's
a bunch of hearts.
Oh yeah, when you like spam it on the live show, yeah.
Yeah, I can feel that. Saddi, I gotta ask you, how's this like first couple weeks been being back in Michigan State? Obviously, you're from the area. What's it been like to be back home?
You know what? It's been incredible. I can't even begin to explain the amount of love and support from all sides that I've received, my family's received since the transition has happened a couple of weeks ago. Man, God is just so good, and he has a sense of humor of how he brings your life full circle. And I'm just so grateful, for my time in Ann Arbor. But this was 30 years of relational equity that happened here with Coach Izzo. And I'm just very, very grateful to be working for him, with him, and really doing what we can in our program so that hopefully our guys will have an opportunity like these young men have tonight.
Saddi, it's okay, though, because I actually am a Michigan basketball fan that ended up going to Michigan State. So I understand what you're feeling right now.
Yeah.
I know your heart still bleeds maize and blue, but you'll be all right in East Lansing. They took good care of me. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. I got to ask about the Spartan dog mindset because I'm from North Carolina. I didn't know anything about, Spartan dog woof woof until me and Carter Elliott became friends. But how would you explain that to maybe some of us who live down south on the East Coast away from the Midwest?
It has a lot of levels to it. On the court, it's that nasty, that gritty, in your face, just really trying to get after it, overwhelm you with effort, overwhelm you with enthusiasm. And that's what Coach Izzo has built his career on, and just really empowering guys to be their authentic selves, buying into the culture, buying into the family. And so I'm really like a kid in the candy store again, to be able to have this experience. And, Drew and I have, we talk so much, and, when the idea of it came about, I think both of us were, silently hoping that it would happen, but didn't want to talk too much about it to jinx it. But that Spartan dog mentality is one of a kind, especially when you get behind the curtain and you get inside the program. You really get to see the layers to it.
Quick draft reset here. So Stephon Castle went 4th overall to the Spurs. The Detroit Pistons are on the clock. Cart and I are Pistons fans. Saddi and Drew from the state of Michigan. I don't know if you guys still root for the Pistons or not, but who are we rooting for? If Cart and I are Pistons fans, who are we rooting for this pick, Saddi?
Well, I came on as Drew was talking about his pick, shooting. And Dalton is a kid that can really fill it up on all 3 levels. He has the athleticism, to attack off the bounce. He obviously showed the ability and creativity to shoot from long distance. And so you got to have guys who can really stretch the floor, but also have enough skill set to play in this league with the ISO game.
I'm so nervous right now. I can't even speak.
Who do y'all want?
So when it came into this, I was all in on just getting Buzelis at 5. That's who I kind of wanted. But now,
would you rather Mattis would be a good pick though. That length. He's very similar to a guy I coached, back in Ann Arbor. And those guys, really seem to, be able to play a lot of different positions. And that kid has a skill set, man. He's going to play in this league for a long time.
I just can't shake the image at the Rising Stars competition last year. He was giving Evan Mobley the business and talking all of that shit. Cart, did you see who we took? I haven't seen it yet, and I'm terrified.
You should be.
Oh
no.
This is good. I'm a Hornets fan. This is good news for the Hornets.
We took Ron Holland at 5.
Shocker.
Y'all are way too down on that pick.
No, but Riley, like, I'm a good person. I do all the right things. I literally approach every day to make sure I do the right thing and pay it forward. And I just never get my way. That's the thing that's really killing me right now. I never get my way. And I know
they could be picking for somebody else. So don't go in the tank just yet. They may be somebody else, and you might get afraid.
There was talk of him falling out of the lottery. We just took him at 5, and our GM stepped up and dapped up somebody. What are we doing?
Okay, I will say, Trajan Langdon knows what he's doing. Like, the man has a track record of success in the NBA. So I will trust him, but also this is terrible for you guys.
Gee, hear me out, man. Ron Holland and Osar Thompson throwing down reverse dunks in Summer League is going to be scenes.
What about some both shooting threes?
We have nobody to shoot. These two basketball geniuses are on the show saying shooting. And we just put a 24% three-point shooter next to a 19% three-point shooter. God, man, I'm hurt. I'm sorry, I'm hurt right now. Okay, let me lock back in.
You got to lock in, fellas. You got to.
Good news is the Lions season starts soon.
Happen on draft night.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta ask this before we get you guys out of here soon. Saddi, you coached Drew in college, and this is me speaking selfishly on behalf of my friend. But I think when people picture Drew the coach these days, they forget who Drew the player was back in the day. What was your scout as a coach on Drew Valentine, the player?
Elite level basketball IQ. Like, the guy just knew how to play the game, and he played it with passion. He showed up every single night, two-way player, and one of the best leaders that I've ever coached. And it was no surprise that he's sitting in the seat that he's sitting in now with the success that he's having as a friend, as a coach, as a colleague. I'm so proud of him. I love him so much and his family. And he was destined to be who he is today. So that's my guy. Man,
yeah. I must say, y'all work well together, man. Y'all won a lot of games together. Y'all work well. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got.
That's what we're doing, Cart. That's what we're doing. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. All right. We're gonna let you guys go. Saddi, thank you so much for joining us on short notice this week. Drew, we love you. We appreciate you. We're rooting for both of you guys this season, even if it comes at the expense of my Wolverines, boys. Cheers.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all, guys.
Appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming on.
Have a good night, fellas. All right, let's lock back in here.